So, I got into a private Sony event. Sony, as many of you know, is about to release the A6400, and to test out its mad vlogging capabilities, they brought out something like 50 incredible YouTubers to Catalina Island to put it through the ringer. Obviously why I was there. Josh Yeo may have helped a little bit. If you want to see what's possible when you push this camera to its limits, check out Make Art Now's video. Seriously, absolute fire. If you've ever wondered what it's like when this many YouTubers get together, we're in this weird, strange alter ego world right now where folks like iJustine are just vlogging.
I'm not vlogging. I'm just
chilling?
I'm trying to find the booth.
Here, let's get his airy camera. Hold on. Here.
I basically promised that I'm not gonna modify or do anything to their camera.
Do you feel like you can actually promise that?
No. The hot shoe can be where the buttons are, or a slide out screen. That makes sense. I'm curious about this.
He made a whole tutorial on it. No way. You basically have to kind of modify some of the screws here and stuff.
Bro, I've seen your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's a really cool camera. Where'd you get it?
Vloggers on vloggers on vloggers on vloggers.
Look at Taylor! Look at him like a G! Yeah!
Yeah, it was crazy. Now for those of you new to the camera, I'm just gonna bust through the bullet points at hyperspeed. It's a 24.2 megapixel APS-C sensor, E-mount lenses, it's got the big bad Bions X processor, the screen flips up, we wish it flipped out, it's bright enough in daylight, putting the mic on top gets in the way of it, the autofocus is killer, I mean it's really, really killer. It tracks your eyes, it tracks your face, it tracks pretty much everything, 4K 30 frames per second, 1080 120 frames per second, a little cropping in 4K and even less crop in 1080, which is amazing. No in-body stabilization, which is less amazing. We all wish it had in-body stabilization. It has an HLG picture profile as well as S-Log 2 and 3. The intervalometer is built in, the onboard mic sounds pretty good. It's on the front finally instead of the top. Batteries die pretty quick when shooting video. It's small, it's sleek, it's light, and it's $900. Whew. Before hearing any of my thoughts on it though, here's some thoughts from some people you might recognize. You had the camera for a day. What'd you like?
I think I have things in my teeth.
He didn't ask you that.
I love how easy it is to just switch from video to the S&Q and get that 120 frames per second and just pop it right back.
I'm just happy to be here.
I love the size. Coming from an A7 III and just like a GH5, like the size and being able to use APS-C sensor lenses again, amazing.
I like it. It's cool. It's a cool camera.
Autofocus.
Autofocus is killer.
It's
the
so
face,
good.
like the tracking is killer.
So much better
Yeah.
than the A7S too.
Yeah.
It's got squares on both of your faces right now, which is
Does it really?
yes.
Even in this light?
Even in this light.
The flip out screen, it's just a little tough with this microphone.
What they've done, especially with the autofocus too, has left me impressed.
You've had it longer than most everybody
I did,
has.
yeah, so I've got a chance to use it ahead of time, but probably my favorite thing is the autofocus because the focus is so fast compared to the 6500. That and the interval shooting, did you get a chance to try that yet?
We did not get to try interval shooting
I
yet.
shot a couple, so I can show you and you can use
We're
it as
gonna
an
need to
example
try
if you
that.
want,
Maybe
but
I'll pull one into this
it's
video as well.
amazing. Like you can do 4K time lapses right from here, so it's great.
It feels like Sony's heading in the right step with these improvements. Flip screen, better autofocus.
I think the flip screen works. If I like it. I could vlog with this. I think this is pretty baller.
Besides the screen, just the small form factor of it, I love how small it is.
What are you shooting on? What is this? What color am I in?
You look beautiful right now. I mean,
I might buy this, maybe not. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm just happy. Thank you, Sony.
after one day, I mean, realistically, only like 8 hours with the camera and this awesome YouTube community, flying around in helicopters with Josh, picking up as much footage as we can, I've come to a few verdicts about the A6400. Sony's target audience, as you could guess, is undeniably vloggers. The hinge redesign, which allows that screen to flip up 180 degrees, mixed with strong eye autofocus and an onboard mic, really sets you up well for vlogging. That said, it's undeniably a really expensive camera for the enthusiast, just starting out vlogger, especially with the need to buy optically stabilized lenses due to the lack of in-body stabilization stabilization. With that in mind, it's really set up for the vlogger that knows what they're doing, is planning to shoot B-roll and is going to use that 120 frame slow-mo and is getting more into advanced editing and color grading and will take advantage of those color profiles like hybrid log gamma. In parallel, this could be a great B-cam if you're already in that Sony ecosystem, you need a second angle with reliable autofocus and that screen that flips up to prevent the need for an additional monitor. The autofocus is really, really good. Not only does it allow for real-time tracking during video shooting, its ability to switch between eye tracking, facial tracking, and object tracking is so accurate and incredibly fast at 0.02 seconds. This new integration of a form of artificial intelligence into autofocus really allows the A6400 and subsequently the A7 III, the A7R III, and the A9 when they get the update to compete with dual pixel on a whole new level. 100% I would trust this autofocus all day long. The screen location, it isn't ideal, but it works. Yes, it is definitely in a weird position as it relates to the hot shoe, especially if you're looking to put a mic on your camera, but there's a few reasons I believe Sony made this decision. This flip-up screen design really only required the design of new brackets for it. They were able to take the A6300 screen and with a minimal redesign or cost create a usable vlogging solution. Now this is certainly me not defending it. It's definitely a little bit obnoxious to require an additional bracket of some kind to support an external mic, but for vlogging, it didn't feel like a huge burden to add that bracket across the bottom of the rig, and we got used to it pretty quickly. The bummer does come though when you want to put that setup on a stabilizer and you don't want to have that mic cantilevered off to the side, you want to put it on the top. Sidney tried this from the beginning of the day, and quite frankly, we were pretty optimistic about it.
I brought with me the Weeble, which has a 1/4-20 on the side, so I got a little adapter plate, put my mic here, and that way I can do flip screen, and have my mic. Pretty cool.
But it wasn't ideal and he took it apart pretty quickly. Now on a positive note, Sony did add a sunny day brightness mode for the screen, which really helps a lot. On my A6500, it's pretty much unusable in bright sunlight, so this shouldn't be a big deal, but it is. The colors on the whole, they looked pretty good, and the results turned out better than we thought they would. I've still edited them a bunch and you can see my color grade here, but on the whole, the pictures were sharp, the saturation and skin tones were more than acceptable, and the footage held up nicely under a color grade. Cody Blue's custom Cine 4 profile also looked killer, and Sidney Diongzon did some shooting on the HLG mode if you're curious what that looked like. Yes, I definitely missed in-body stabilization. I would have much rather have seen them do away with the A6300 and the A6500 completely by giving us in-body stabilization. Now you've got all those users from the A6300 and 6500 universes converting over to this new camera. Anyone with an A6500 is probably not upgrading to this unless they're a diehard vlogger. Sony, I think you missed out on a revenue opportunity on this one. That lack of in-body stabilization, it's also going to limit your lens selection a bit. You're probably going to only want to buy optically stabilized lenses. Definitely a buzzkill that the camera does not have in-body stabilization. There is almost zero crop when shooting in 1080 at 120 frames per second. It's close to a 1.1x crop. Amazing, amazing upgrade from the A6500. Definitely one of my favorite features. I didn't have time to try the intervalometer, but I'm really excited to have it. No more going to download it from the Play Memories store, no more external controller. It's all built right into the camera. iJustine did some shooting on this, so go check out her video if you want to see more about it. We just didn't have enough time for me to try it. At the end of the day, if tomorrow was my first day on YouTube, would I go with the 6400, the 6500, or something else entirely? I think Sony really is a great ecosystem. They offer a ton of functionality, especially for new budding filmmakers compared to the budget offerings from Canon. If you have the money to buy stabilized lenses, I would definitely go A6400. The autofocus and the screen, they just give you so much more flexibility. If not, the A6500 may be the better option, especially when you factor in the cost of lenses, as well as your ability to buy used A6500 since they've been on the market for so long now. But throw that flip-up screen on some of your upper tier cameras and you're really gonna be kicking some tail, Sony. And 4K 60 frames per second and 10-bit color on the A7S III, soon please. As a last note, just a huge thanks to Sony for allowing me to be a part of this event. The truth is, I got to meet so many incredible people, many of which I've looked up to for many years, and were the ones who inspired me to really dive into YouTube. The community of this platform, it's what makes it worth being a part of. And last, the most sincere of thanks to my man Josh. I mean, I would not have been invited on this trip if he hadn't asked me to come and be a secondary shooter. Josh, this was a big gift, man. Thank you. Y'all, I dare you to find anyone more creative than Josh on YouTube right now. If you haven't already, head over to Make Art Now. You gotta be following along. He inspires me every day to be more creative, to push the boundaries. You gotta follow his channel. But hey, that's all for today, y'all. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe if you loved it. Get out and do what makes you come alive, and I will see you in the next video.